Welcome to ANS Solver question 10 of this paper. So for part A, they are firstly telling us that the volume of each of the following solids is 1000 centimeter cube. Now they are asking us to calculate the value of x for each solid. So for part A, they are telling us a cube with a side of length x centimeter. So with a cube, the formula to calculate the volume would be side cube. Now, the side is x, so x cube will be equal to 1000. Therefore, x would be equal to cube root of 1000, which is 10 centimeters. Therefore, 10 centimeters would be your final answer for part A. Now, let's move to part B. They are telling us a sphere with a radius x centimeters. So, we know that the volume is 1000, and they've given us the formula for the volume of a sphere. So 4 by 3 pi r cube, and they're telling us the radius is x, so pi x cube. Now we can take 4 by 3 pi to the other side of the equation, so it'll become x cube is equal to 1000 divided by 4 by 3 pi, so that would be equal to 238.732, and therefore x will be equal to cube root of 238.732. So therefore cube root of 238.732 is equal to 6.2035. And since we need to give our answer in three significant figures, x will be equal to 6.20 centimeters. So therefore that will be your final answer for part B of this question. Now let's move to part C. So for part C, they are telling us that a cone with a radius x centimeters and a slant height of x root 5, and we have to find and they've given us the volume, so we have to find the value of x. Now in the volume formula of a cone, we use the height of the cone, not the slant height. So let's find the height. So the height would it's a right angle triangle, so we can use the Pythagoras theorem. So x root 5 the whole square minus x square, and the root of this whole thing will be equal to the height. So so x root 5 the whole square would be 5x square, so root of 5x square minus x square, which is equal to 4x square. So we can use this as our value for h. Now the volume is 1000, which is equal to 1 by 3 pi r is x, so x square multiplied by the height, which is the root of 4x square. Now we can take 1 by 3 pi to the other side of the equation, so it will become 3000 divided by pi is equal to x square multiplied by root of 4x square, which is equal to 2x. So 3000 by pi, my bad, is equal to 2x cube. Therefore x cube is equal to 1500 divided by pi. Therefore x will be equal to cube root of 1500 divided by pi. So cube root of 1500 divided by pi is equal to 7.8159, and since we need to give our answer in three significant figures, our final answer for part C will be 7.82 centimeters. Now let's move to part D of this question. So for part D, they are telling us that a prism has with a right angle triangle as its cross section. Now the formula or the volume formula for the prism would be the area of the base into the height. Now in a prism, the base is usually the side that, so the triangular side is usually the base. So the formula for a volume of a prism would be half multiplied by the base of the triangle, which is x by 2. My bad. Half multiplied by x by 2 multiplied by the height, which is x, multiplied by 27x by 2, which is the height of the prism, is equal to the volume, which is 1000. So now all we need to do is find the value of x, or solve this equation for x. So x multiplied by x is x square, and 27x multiplied by x square is equal to 27x cube divided by 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 8, which is equal to 1000. So therefore 27x cube is equal to 8000. Therefore x cube is equal to 8000 divided by 27. So 8000 divided by 27 is equal to, you can just write that as a fraction. So 8000 divided by 27, and therefore x will be equal to cube root of 8000 divided by 27. So cube root of 8000 divided by 27 is equal to 20 by 3, and in decimals it is equal to 6.6666. And since we need to give our final answer in 3 significant figures, x will be equal to 6.67. This is because the fourth significant figure in this case, which is 6, is greater than or equal to 5. So it will round off the third significant figure to the next number. Therefore 6.67 will be your final answer for part D of this question.